are back with comedian David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. Finally, a little bit of peace and fucking quiet. I get no sleep anymore because I love the fucking hours between 11 and 1 o'clock. When everyone's asleep, there's no fucking noise. There's nothing. Just me, the phone, and a scrolling finger. That's it. I'm more than willing to sacrifice sleep just to get those 2 hours by myself every day. I don't usually get the full 2 hours every night, but I at least get an hour. It's just an hour of having some mental space, not having to worry about anything besides sleep. Like, eventually I'm going to go insane if I don't start getting more sleep. But that fucking time alone in the middle of the night, it's a treasure. You need to carve a little bit of fucking space out for yourself. That is some advice for dads and mums, and just everyone in general, really. Get away for a fucking hour. One of my best mates is having his first kid next week, and I was going to do a full episode tonight giving some advice for new dads, but I'll do that tomorrow because I'm fucking completely cooked tonight because I was being a dad today. And being a dad cooks you. Like today we went to this fucking park. It was an hour drive away. It was like a water park / a park. There was like 250 fucking people there, non-socially distanced, coughing in each other's face. It was fucking amazing. No one was concerned at all. It was very nice to see. But we were meeting up for a day with one of my kids' friends and his parents. And usually when something like that comes up and my wife asks me, do you want to come to the water park and hang out with this other family and their kids? Usually I would be like, no, what I'd prefer to do is we jump in the car, we park on a steep incline, I jump out of the car, I put my head under the back wheel, and then I whistle and you take the handbrake off. That's what I would prefer to do. But I've decided I'm going to do a lot more things that I don't want to do. The first reason why I'm doing that is because if I just said no to everything I don't want to do, I would literally do nothing. I would just miss my kid's life completely. I would just miss my entire life completely. I'm resistant to even turn my head to look at shit. I'm like, for fuck's sake, I have to turn my whole head? So that's the first reason. And the second reason is I want to know why I'm so resistant to shit like this. Besides the fact it's boring and it fucking sucks. There's no getting around that. It's gonna suck. Like, I want to know why I would rather put my head under the tire of a fucking car than go spend a pleasant day with my kid and his friend and their family. And another part of the deal I've made with myself by doing more of this shit is when I'm there, I can't be a bummer. Like, I can't be dragging everyone down. I have to be interactive. I have to be fun. I can't just be staring off into the distance dreaming of death, fantasizing about my own death. So I watched myself very carefully today to see what I'm all about, and I realized today I'm only good for an hour. Like, in a social circumstance, I don't think it matters what circumstance it is, whether it's friends or not friends or whatever. I'm good for an hour. I was at this water park, I was fucking guns blazing, got my shirt off. That's where all the exercise and fasting comes into play. Because at water parks, it's all families, so it's all dads. And dads have some shit fucking rigs. Like, most of the dads, I would say 95% kept their t-shirts on in the water. I'm like, you fat, embarrassing fucks. Yeah, I say that, but I would have done the same thing a year ago. But in a water park family setting, my bod is now like top 1 or 2%. If I go down to a normal beach on a Saturday, my rig is like bottom 10%, 20%. Family fun water park, my rig skyrockets to 1%. I'm a 1%er, I'm a fucking elite. Anyway, that's not the point I was trying to make. I fucking got to the park, I was all guns blazing, laughing, fun, interacting with the parents, making them laugh, involved, present. My wife would not agree with any of that, but I was trying my fucking best, alright? And then after an hour, my energy levels just dipped, and it just felt like everything I was doing was sucking my energy out of me. And I couldn't bring it back either, and I was trying. I was speaking to the parents, I'm like, alright, we're gonna have to find something fucking interesting to talk about. Let's fucking fire this conversation up. Alright, what do you do for work again? Yeah, I know you told me fucking 5 minutes ago. What is it? All right, that's a dead end. Have you killed anyone? Have you thought about killing anyone? Can you kill me? And I just couldn't fire myself back up. My energy was gone. I was finished. The 1,000-yard stare came in. The one-word answers came in. And after about an hour and a half, I'm like, all right, let's pack her up. Let's go get some lunch and go home. And then the other family is like, no, we'll just get some lunch and bring it back here. The kids can play. I'm like, oh, how am I meant to convey to you that I want to leave? But they convinced us to stay. We got lunch. We brought it back to the park. 5 hours later, we left. For the final full hour, I sat by myself with the baby, and I didn't say a fucking word. By then, I just had no energy, and my brain was mush. I couldn't have even had a conversation if I wanted to. And I was looking around, and I'm like, how are these people doing it? And there was one group, and they were all having a ball. And I'm like, how the fuck are you doing it? And then I looked closely, and every single one of them was drinking heavily. I'm like, oh, that's how you do it. You drink. That's the main reason you drink. To keep your energy levels up and to make other people interesting. I completely forgot that. Alcohol is how you can spend 8 hours with people you hate and still have a great time. No wonder it's so fucking hard to give up drinking. Without drinking, even if you're with a good friend of yours, you're maxed out after an hour. That's enough. I can't handle you. I'm going home. With drinking, it doesn't matter who the fuck you're with. It's going to be a fun 8 to 12 hours. The only condition is the alcohol cannot stop. At no point in those 8 to 10, 12 hours can the alcohol stop even for 1 minute. Otherwise, reality is going to set in real quick and I'm going to have to get the fuck out of here. Anyway, it's a quiet Saturday night. Enjoy your night and I'll see you the fuck later.